Well, here we are on YouTube, Nathan.
Yes, we are.
It's good to be here. How you doing, brother?
It's always good to be here. What's so funny?
I don't know. It's just always you make me happy. It's just nice to see your Trubik bearded face.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. This particular reaction that we're doing, Ryan, is from Murdoch. Yeah.
Why don't you tell the fine folks who are maybe coming here from the Darkness fan base what our channel's all about?
You bet. So on this channel, we don't mess around. We don't pretend or make things up or play it up for the audience. Well, we play stuff up, but we don't we tell the truth. Our point here is we like to be honest and just tell people what we think. Different from a lot of other reaction channels, and that's our shtick. So if you like that,
our shtick is honesty and not overreacting. If you like that kind of thing,
and the other thing that we do is we play the whole video. We don't pause it all the way through, which is another annoying thing on a lot of other channels. So.
Google ads be damned. We're here for you guys, but also if you want us to react to your specific request, come join our Patreon, because that's where we want you as a viewer to enjoy the whole experience of the song. We don't ever stop it. Yeah.
So
all right. So what do we got here, Nate?
Okay, so we just watched, and we're going to have some traffic from there. Some people watching Radiohead playing this song, Street Spirit.
That's right. The song is called Street Spirit. The band is The Darkness.
The band is The Darkness. And we watched that live, and our patron, Murdoch, suggested that we watch The Darkness cover that song. So we're going to watch this version of the song and talk about a band that I know nothing about. I don't know if you know anything about The Darkness.
No, I don't know anything about that. I know they had that one song, and I can't even think of it. But if I heard it out of 20 other songs, I would be able to pick it out. It's just one of those songs I know. What I know about The Darkness, and people in the comments, please excuse my ignorance. Someone just said in our Discord, a thing called Love. I think that's what it's called, yeah. I can kind of hear it in my head. Anyways, I think their shtick, and I hate to say it like that, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but I think what they play off is that they kind of look like they should belong in the 70s. They look like a band from the 70s, which isn't a bad thing. I love the 70s, and I think they play music that I would probably enjoy because I love 70s rock, right? But they're modern day band, but they play old sounding or perform like they're from the 70s.
Oh,
so and I know the singer does have a high voice, like a high falsetto voice, and so I'll be interested to see how they perform live. So this will be interesting because we just did the Radiohead version, of course, of their song, but now they're covering it. It looks like it's a little bit shorter, so I wonder if they up the tempo a little bit. Anyways, let's just check out. So we're going to basically be experiencing The Darkness live for the first time, and that's going to be, it's kind of like a double reaction. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Looking forward to it. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, very different.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
That was fun. I mean, Murdoch knows. Well, he certainly knows us, but he knows my liking of rock, and screaming up my alley. That's such a great sound. That riff was so cool. Great energy on stage. He sounds amazing. The singer. I don't edit their names, of course. Like I said, the only song I knew was that original big hit that kind of got them in the spotlight, and it's fun, but it kind of, I wouldn't say it was silly, the single, but I'm hoping, suspect they're. It looks like he's changed his image too. He was kind of goofy looking when he first like hit the video waves, but this is probably 10 years ago, Nathan. Like, I don't know how long ago it was, but it was like,
okay.
But he looks cool. He's all tatted up, and he's got the goatee. He looks more kind of like rock and roll type, like a little bit. That was rough around the edges, but it looks better. I think this image looks better right now.
Yeah.
Anyways, they sounded great. He sounds great live, and they definitely did their rock and roll spin on that song. But he still sang it to kind of almost the same speed or whatever tempo that the original song is in. But I love how they did the speed overlay or the speed guitar overlay on that.
Yeah. I have a bunch of stuff to say to this. Number one, these guys, they crushed it. Their version of that. It actually did what I was kind of is the back of my head when we watched the Radiohead reaction, which was kind of like, oh, this is a good song. I wonder what, how the cover will change this. And in my head, I was kind of like, what would I add here? And I was like, well, I'd add a little bit heavier drums here. And what if they like brought in some heavier electric guitar here? I'd add that. And then these guys did almost exactly what I was like, oh, they kind of heard that too and went, we're going to play that version of it. The other thing I really like about them is they're so like, I don't know, that's like good rock. Like that's like solid rock. And here's a band that we know nothing about, and it made me go, oh, maybe this is a journey that somebody can take us down.
Yeah, well, and that's what we've said this before with other bands that have covered songs that we're familiar with. Is that's what a perfect cover song does, meaning. It's something you're familiar with, so you listen to what another band does. Like, I like the way they spun this. I'm curious what they do on their own. So that's the whole idea of covering a familiar song, even though we're not that familiar with the song. But the point is, you cover it and you're like, oh, you know what? I kind of like how I like their spin. They have to do their spin. So you don't want to do it exactly. You want to do your sound on that cover to see if we want to listen to more. And that's so it worked, The Darkness. So if you want us to react to Darkness, hit us up on Patreon and or PayPal. And we'd love to listen to more of that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you want to see our Radiohead reaction, you can always check that one out too. And we got all kinds of other videos. So
or you can just tell us to screw off. I don't care.
Yeah, people do that in the comments sometimes.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you on the next one.
Screw off, Nathan.
Screw off, Ryan.